if we concern ourselves with the Urbane Pro Mark II from Knox, you'd have to agree it's a pretty polished bit of kit for the rider wanting maximum airflow, safety and comfort. The attention to detail and material choice is fantastic. Now we'll cover some of those finer details later in the video. When it originally came out, the Urbane jacket was designed as an armoured undergarment to be worn underneath an abrasion-resistant outer layer. The concept at the time was a 3-tiered layering system from Knox, which separated the individual layers for the ultimate flexibility in what you could wear. So the Urbane would be that consistent armoured layer to give you the impact protection, then you'd simply change the outer layer on top to change the styling, add waterproofing, and that outer layer, that provided the abrasion resistance and meant you could have sort of many different looks for a much less expensive outlay. And as great as that was, an idea at the time, it just kind of didn't really take off in the way it was expected. People weren't keen to uptake on the 3-layer system, finding it more faff than fantastically functional. But there were some clear winners in the range, one of which being the Urbane. Clearly onto a winner, Knox redesigned the Urbane to be used with no jacket required, doing away with the need to have an outer abrasion resistant layer by straight up just building it into the construction of the newly named Urbane Pro. Wear it on its own when the sun's out with no extra layers, or just add a warm or waterproof jacket for protection from the elements. Moving into 2021 then, and Knox have further improved the Urbane Pro by further altering the fabric to provide an even greater abrasion resistant properties without increasing the bulk or the comfort of the jacket and adding the Mark II moniker. Making this change also boosts the Urbane Pro Mark II into a CE Class AA rating, which is incredible for a jacket this light and comfortable. So how do they improve it? The main construction of the jacket is a material called Arrownet. It's a very tough mesh fabric that provides high levels of abrasion, cut and tear resistance. Now when you look closely at the mesh, it's woven, it's not just a series of perforations. The airflow through this fabric is exceptional, making it perfect when the sun is out. Just make sure you wear something underneath unless you want everyone to ask you where you got that spotty tan from. For added comfort and mobility, we have a high tenacity stretch nylon found in these panels down the sides along the torso and across the back and down the arm as well. Tenacity relates to abrasion resistance in fabric, so a high tenacity basically means a high resistance to abrasion. It's good for protection, but also great for withstanding general wear and tear. Now I've actually been trialling this very jacket for the last few weeks, and whilst it hasn't been all fun in the sun, my dedication to you, the viewers, means I wasn't going to pass up on an opportunity to test it. With glorious highs of 24 degrees in March to a very icy cold -1 in a snowy April, the last few weeks have been quite weird weather-wise, but you know, I've stuck with it. I've been wearing the Urbane, and with a few clever layering choices, I never felt lacking. For the brief period where the sun was blasting me with some delicious vitamin D, the Urbane by itself was sufficient. It's really comfy and sort of leaves you with almost like a naked feeling. It's a bit weird, but there's so much air coming through the jacket, it keeps you nice, cool, comfortable, no jacket required. But then when that heat disappears, that's another story. The advantage of having lots of holes on a hot day now becomes a disadvantage, and you really need to make sure you're wearing something over the top to keep you warm. You can really wear whatever you want over the top. A hoodie, a nice jacket, or a T-Rex. If it was a bit chillier, then a thicker jacket over the top would do, but really I'll be taking the Urbane Pro out of its intended use. I will attest to this though, it's super comfy to wear. The armour sits closely, and because of how soft and flexible it is, it moulds nicely to your body. It's also CE level 2 approved in the elbows, shoulders and back as standard, with the option to add a CE level 1 chest protector which velcros right here if that's something you would like, or the armour is fully removable too. It's a really good basis for how a jacket should fit and feel. Knox have just nailed that. They also nailed the details on the jacket. We've got a new badge up on the shoulder here, signifying Knox's 40-year heritage. It's made from quite a nice rubberized material. The branding all round is just quite subtle. To prevent the jacket from riding up, we have these thumb loops in the sleeves and a belt loop system allowing you to secure a jacket to a pair of riding trousers without any additional zips or equipment. Simply belt up as you normally would, but also go through the loops in the jacket at the same time. This is new for the Mark II model, and we've got a nice elasticated loop for hanging the jacket up too. When it comes to colours, we have this stealthy blacked out colourway, along with the options of a denim blue and a nice silvery grey colour too. The garment is machine washable, just be sure to check the label first. To just like you should check the pockets before putting it in, because yes, this thing does have pockets, not very many, but it does have them. We've got a nice small front pocket here on the chest. We've got a very discreet, much larger pocket hidden around the back. Now this is perfect for packing away like a nice lightweight waterproof over jacket. I put my phone in there because my phone's quite chunky, but you can use it for a few different things. And then inside we've got two nice big stretchy pockets on the inside. Nothing up front here to put your hands into, but well, that's just what you get. The last thing I'm going to address is you might have seen the Zephyr Pro and wondering what the difference was between that and this Urbane here. Well, with the Zephyr, we have those two external pockets on the front, and we also get a CE level 1 chest protector included as standard, in addition to the normal CE 2 level armor everywhere else. Most notably though, when initially conceived, the Zephyr was designed to be worn as a jacket on its own, not as an undergarment like the Urbane. I mean, there's nothing stopping you with throwing a hoodie or a waterproof over jacket on top of the EVA garments. If you buy it, it's your jacket, and the possibilities are endless. And that's the Knox Urbane Pro Mark II. If you're looking for a lightweight, tough as nails, flexible, comfortable jacket, packing massive airflow, well, look no further than the Knox Urbane Pro Mark II.